you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatics, neurotic to the bone. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes
you're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Washington Commanders and the New England Patriots. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Foxborough. To return this, Marcus Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Going play action, May. On stage, right side. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, here's May. Here we go, right away, we've got a loose ball. And the Commanders make the recovery. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Gravity Lions! Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Ready?
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Ready?
Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Emptying the backfield here. The offense going 5 wide on 3rd and long.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Greg Woodson.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Right, here we go, throw. Ready, what's that?
This is Henderson, 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
May now on third down. That find for the rookie from Wisconsin, complete. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing is May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the draw, this is Henderson. Nothing doing up the middle there, Brock. He goes outside, picks up 5. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He splits down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body, and these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
1st and 10 from the 32. A give up the middle to Stevenson. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. May. That one complete to Diggs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here goes tonight. Hey, let's put it in here, ready?
Henderson on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
You there. Hey, what's that? Sit down here, you go.
Sticking with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Roy Gallis connects. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Borregales on to send it away. To return, Jerome Ford. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Ready.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Another carry for him. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
19 Chargers. 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. Gets some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On the ready. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Ready, go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
19 target.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's gonna hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. May play fake. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying to inside give to Henderson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, boys. Hey, what's that?
Henderson here from the gun. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready!
Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Let's go now!
Daniels setting up the running back screen. Blast through midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 14, Patriots 3.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
From the gun, it's May. The catch is made near the edge. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
Here's May to the air. Hits him on the out route. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Hey, what's that?
Trying to sneak May. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
To the air on first down, May. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. May now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Here we go, start.
They give now to Henderson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They've got first down here from the 36. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quick throw completed by May. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. He catched his first attempt, his 2nd now from 45. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready? Traffic! Cougar 19! 79 Broncos!
He's back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Craig Woodson. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Borregales on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's McCoy with a catch out left. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Comes for big yards on the right side. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy when you're on second down.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. Set.
Now Daniels to throw. Got a man. It's Knox. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
19 Gardner. No, 18 Gardner. 18 Gardner. Left wing 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
3rd and short. Daniels buys time, rolling right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
60 Bison. 60.
To the air again. Daniels. He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, Washington.
That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
They'll try this extra point. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Drives son. He loses the football. And the Commanders pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Stop low. Get it. Pick up.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready? Set 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 on that one. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Rolling back gets the handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Third
and long for him here. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. The Commanders going field goal here. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends the lead to 20.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, in this case with 3.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. From the gun, again to Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Offense up to the line fast.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Taken in by Likely. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Now, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He gets back to that line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1.
It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Stevenson can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's third and goal. Made a throw it. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They'll try it now with Stevenson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
It's a turnover on
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Hits his running back. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And there's a sign of life in the ground game. He's thrown with a nice pickup. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2. Option design here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A designed run. Daniels will keep it. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Liking 18. Ready.
Play fake here. Daniels. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
19, tied in. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders put up even more points in a win. This one is up and good. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 3.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Off the play action, May. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now. Going play action, May. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped to just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the 10. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. That one complete to Diggs. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's May. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
I don't think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still looked somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Okay,
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
A give now from the gun. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Daniels. That's Knox. He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready?
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19. 70 Ranger.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. He breaks the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Commanders looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They bring McLaurin in motion right. They'll try and punch it in. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
They'll send him up the middle. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Commanders throwing 6 more on the blowout. Setting up to try the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He dodged the tackle. And he's out a little short of the 30.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
37-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Buying some time right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. May now from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the gun, it's May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second and 3 now.
At the Commanders' 10-yard line.
Again, it's May. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take 7 points off the deficit.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Ford on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. Steady.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.